3, 2, 1.
Heading to the local Cars and Coffee this morning, and then to the shop after. Got a couple cars to look at, help some friends out. Should be a fun Saturday.
That is pretty. That's a lot of red.
Back at the shop, got a diff service on this Cody Mustang for Mike. Get this thing all done up and back on the road. Quick stuff. Also got an exhaust adjustment on my buddy's Corvette coming in. One person I like to thank though is Dean from Dean's Speed Shop. He was willing to rent me half his shop. A little bit about Dean is he's big in the race car scene. He's been doing it, the hot rod stuff, for a long time. Does a lot of drag cars. He does a lot of people's hot rod collections. He also does daily driver stuff. Dean's been in the game for quite some time now. I started out with imports, still own one. I like domestic drivetrains too, but for some reason, nothing beats Honda Bach. Use that on domestic cars, everything. Never have a leak. Differential looks pretty good. Don't see any like weird wear or no large chunks or anything, so that's a good sign for him. I'll put my boy Cody on the camera because I can.
Yes, sir.
This is Cody, one of my buddies right here. That has him and his brother partner in Relentless Shine. They do ceramic coating, tinting.
Yes, sir. Paint protection film, ceramic coatings, paint correction is involved, all the detailing necessary to do those things. We also tint windows. I know you can't really tell because we're working on, motor stuff, but this whole car has a level of something on everything. Show them the car, man. You gotta show them the car now.
I did. This thing was shining.
Got a self-healing coating, self-healing paint protection film, coated the wheels, coated the calipers, you name it.
He definitely keeps her clean.
Yes, sir.
Make it look like that. Now it's a heart.
Good Sunday morning breakfast with the family. Now heading over to my buddy Ryan's house. Check out some of his projects that we'll be working on together. Ryan, that man is a man of many projects. You'll definitely get to see here shortly. Pulling up to Ryan's spot. A little history between me and Ryan is when I first moved to Texas about 6 years ago the first time, Ryan was like one of the first people I met at a car meet, and we've been friends ever since. Back then we both had Skylines. I had R32 GTR, he had a 4-door R32. But yeah, it's cool. Show you kind of what he's got going on right now. Here's Ryan right here. Let him show you around kind of some of the projects he's gotten.
Come on in. Check out all the projects.
Like I said earlier, man of many projects.
Many.
Some would say too many, but I'd say not enough.
Definitely not enough. No, we use more.
Show us what you got going on.
One project, 2001 C5 Corvette. It's going to be just a throw around car, something we can throw around, you know, take out drifting, street thrash it, just, you know, something for fun.
Definitely. Might be a rental drift car in the future.
Might be a rental drift car in the future. It's got a full Z06 interior in it, all the mod red interior. 6-speed car, and under the hood's a motor that's not mine, but it's got a 418 stroker in it.
Badass.
And this is the motor that's going in it right here. This is just a LS6, actually from the same car the tranny and everything came from, which is the car tucked over here.
Which we'll see next.
Which we'll see next. And this motor lived in one of my Skylines for a while, and it was just maybe like 450 wheel on 4 pounds of boost, just a real conservative setup that I could just thrash tires on and have fun with. This bad boy here is the Murray.
Let me set some stuff on. Little Murray right here. As you can see, he's got, like I said, many projects going on back here.
Many. This one here is the 03 Z06. It was wrecked, so that's how I got the car. And I've slowly put it together, and then at this point now we're kind of looking at either selling, or it could be a rental drift car in the future too.
Yep. A couple Corvettes. Let's go over the 4-door. This is probably the next one that he's going to get back up and going. This is the car I was talking about earlier that Ryan had when we first met.
Yep.
It's evolved a lot. I'll show you some pictures of it, what it looked like before.
Right now it's all full of junk on the interior, just spare parts and stuff like that. As kind of just waiting to get things back on the road.
It's a R32.4 now. It used to just be a R32.
Set up for an LS. That's what's going to go back in it. For now, it's going to be a 6-speed car, but down the road when we get caged, like to get like an 850 cert on the car, and then just have fun with it. And still do a little bit of daily driving, but for now it'll be a 6-speed, and then eventually it's going to go to a 480 and be more of a drag setup.
So the drag car, got the drift cars. This was one of his projects. They were going wide body, but his buddy that was helping him with the wide body is now taking it over. It's going to be his car.
Yeah.
The S13.
This was a left-hand drive car. It is now right-hand drive.
Right-hand drive converted.
This is the first one that I ever converted to right-hand drive.
Yeah, one of many right-hand drive converted cars.
And this is the dollar Mazda 5.
Yep, $1.
$1.
Can't beat that deal.
Can't beat it.
And then we got the coupe.
The coupe. So this car is going to have Brembo's all the way around. This is going to be more of a street / drift car as well, but this one won't ever be for rent. It's just, I've put an S15 dash in it. It's got a Cusco cage in it, Bolton cage.
Obviously the over fenders.
It's all apart as well.
Yeah.
It's getting an engine swap into it currently. It's got a BN sports kit. Yeah,
This is the controversy right here. Pissed a couple people off. Getting a K-Series turbo.
This is a K24 A2 out of a 07 Acura TSX. It's got a PMC CD009 adapter plate. It's got a 350Z CD009 transmission. The goal of this car is to make it a fun car we can daily and throw around, take out sliding, but still have AC, power steering, all the luxuries that are nice to have in a car.
Yeah, definitely. In Texas, you got to have the AC.
It's nice to have. And
yeah.
It's got upgraded sway bars. It's got BC coils all the way around. Most arms are aftermarket. Just good solid fun car. I daily this car for about a year and a half with a LS6 and a 76mm turbo. A lot of fun, great chassis, but got a couple LS cars and sometimes it's nice to change it up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone's gonna get pissed when the K's done.
Oh yeah.
K swap Skyline.
And over here we got another car I got from a buddy of mine. Got a nice little spider hanging out in the middle.
Oh yeah, he's big.
Big boy. This one, I've got a bunch of parts to make another car, so I might throw this one together, and if we do, it'll end up being a drift car, a rental kind of drift car as well. It's something we can take out ourselves, rent out for a weekend, just
Have some fun.
make it fun.
Yeah, definitely. Tube front end probably gonna go on this thing. Obviously it's been in a collision.
Been in a collision, that's how I got the car.
Oh man, you got two buddies hanging out. Look at this guy. He's over here bouncing on his web work.
Nice, that one's bigger.
He's working out. I don't want to get...
I had a buddy come get parts off this car a long time ago, and he was digging around here for an interior piece. Got stung in the face a couple times.
Oh shit. Yeah, I ain't digging in there.
Yeah. That one you get bug bombed before it goes anywhere.
Yeah, definitely.
And this is the 63 Biscayne. This car, kind of debating on what to do with it. We got options.
Yeah. This one possibly getting LS. Like I said, many projects, many hours to be done here.
And that's the 71 Demon.
71 Dodge Demon.
Yes.
What are your plans with that one? Go back original or?
Somewhat original. Definitely fuel injection. That's the thing. It would be really nice on an old car, but AC. I actually bought two cars a long time ago, and I salvaged one for parts, and that's what's gonna help resurrect that one.
Awesome, awesome. One thing I gotta say though is this may need to come off. No more LSX in that
No
thing.
more on that one, yeah.
It was a cool car when it was up and going. It'll be a cool car again pretty soon here. Made it home. Now time to hang out with the family. Ryan's got a lot of interesting projects, like I said. Excited to see what the future holds for him.